Secretary of State Michele Reagan, and I have with me today one of my favorite people down at the state capitol, Senator Leah Landrum Taylor. Well, former Senator Leah Landrum Taylor. You're off to bigger and better things. When we were both in the legislature, I always watched you. You were always running bills and legislation dealing with foster care or dealing with adoption, dealing with children's issues, and you had such a passion for that. So I think it's really great now that the state gets to utilize all of your passion as the Deputy Director of Department of Economic Services. I mean, DES, that's huge. Tell me about what you're doing now and about your new job.
Well, I tell you, it is a delight every single day to be able to continue to serve. And you're absolutely right. It was a big passion working for those, whether it was children's issues or just issues regarding the vulnerable. And now with my position as the Assistant Director here with DES, I have an opportunity every day to see about how we can make a true impact. And some of the areas that I'm responsible for is our Office of Community Engagement.
Oh, wow.
That is critical across our state so that people understand what Department of Economic Security is there for, how we can help, how we can serve. Ombudsman office.
Most people don't realize what the Department of Economic Security is. They just hear DES, and I know, had I not been in the legislature, I might not know all the things that they do, but give me a brief overview of what kind of services does DES provide for people?
I think to state the obvious, most people think about our SNAP benefits, as well as unemployment. But we also have several other things many other services, over 26 different services.
26?
26 different services. We have our Division of Aging and Adult Services, so we work a lot with needs for our seniors as well as for our homeless communities. We also have our developmentally disabled division, which of course helps out with people from the time they're little bitty born to be able to provide services for families with children who are disabled. And that is a really huge...
DD services were things that we were constantly working on in the legislature, and that population continues to grow. So
absolutely. We also have our Division of Child Support. And so when we think about, again, with children and the needs that they have, a child does not ask to be born, but they do ask to be loved, cared for, secured, and that feeling of being protected. So with child support, that is another thing that we offer within our department so that we can go forward and make sure that those child support payments are being collected and going into the needs of those children. So that is a really big area as well.
Does DES still offer parenting classes or things that include the whole family or parents along with children too? I know that was a big component.
Right. Another area I know that we work with a lot too is with our child, in order to help out with child care for those of the working poor. And when you think about that and being able to have those types of services, and they go into the preschools and the nurseries, then in those instances, that's where our community partners come in very strong. And with my area, that is something I work really hard, is to build our community partnerships and to make sure they are strengthened across the state. Because we can't do it alone, right? Our state can't do it alone.
I can't imagine how busy you are. I mean, balancing that. And I know when we were in the legislature, you had little kids, and now they're a little bit older, but still being a mom of 3 and then taking care of so many children too, and families, and your passion just, I know it transcends everything that you're doing at DES. We are so thrilled to have you over there, and Deputy Director is no small deal, so that's wonderful that they picked from the Capitol community.
Well, we're really excited about it, and to have a chance to work, for and in any kind of direction for our state, for the Ducey administration, we really appreciate being able to make any kind of difference that we can. And again, realizing the fact that it's not something that we can do all on our own, and that's why all of these unique opportunities that we have with one of the things we do is called DES on the Spot, where we really go out to our community partners and we ask them, hey, hey, can we come into your buildings and provide our existing staff to come in and provide various services? So we're not having to open up all the brick and mortar buildings. We're finding different ways of getting all across this state so that we can help. Absolutely.
Without having to take all that.
Expense. Yes.
So give us the website that someone would go to if they wanted to look at all the services DES offers.
They can just go to our azdes.gov. They're able to pull things up.
It's pretty easy.
It's pretty easy if you just go on and
Arizona.vote seems so simple, but
des.gov. You can pull that right up.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks for everything you're doing.
Yeah, thank you for what you're doing. Yeah.